Constructive Developments from Leaders and Governments Around the World, Part 5 of 5. Former Senator of the Mexican Congress, Jesusa Rodríguez, vegan, has urgently called for an end to animal people raising, consumption, and exploitation of all types.
Y cambiar la fuente de proteínas. Es decir, olvidarnos ya de cualquier uso de los animales para alimento, para vestimenta, para investigación científica, para diversión. Los animales tienen tanto derecho a vivir como tú y como yo. No tenemos por qué seguirlos explotando. La industria ganadera tiene que cerrar, la industria lechera tiene que cerrar, tiene que reconvertirse. La gente ya no puede seguir comiendo animales porque estamos poniendo en riesgo no solo la viabilidad del mundo. A mí me parece que es momento donde se está haciendo esa reflexión en el mundo entero y es urgente esta transición. Urge la veganización de América y del mundo.
By 2023, French school cafeterias across the nation will offer an exclusively vegetarian menu at least once a week, and the canteens in public administration offices must have vegetarian options daily.
C'est bon. J'aime tout. C'est bien pour la santé et pour la planète aussi.
In addition, the government of Paris, France announced plans to serve an exclusively vegetarian menu 2 days a week in the city government's 1,300 canteens at schools, daycare centers, retirement homes, and municipal businesses by 2027. A plant-based alternative must also be offered on the remaining 3 days.
For the first time in Germany, the country's coalition government signed an agreement that officially placed plant-based nutrition on the political agenda. The agreement stated, "We will strengthen plant-based alternatives and advocate for the approval of innovations such as alternative protein sources and meat substitute products in the EU." At the forefront, Germany's health minister, His Excellency Professor Dr. Karl Lauterbach, an epidemiologist and physician, has called for a drastic reduction of animal people meat consumption in Germany on multiple occasions. He stated,
"Meat consumption in Germany is, in many ways, completely unreasonable, borders on madness when you think about it. The animals usually live in agony, otherwise the cheap meat cannot be produced at all. We can no longer afford the meat-based diet. It produces far too much methane and CO2, so we will have to do without it. What's the point of cruelty to animals so that we eat unhealthily and at the same time ruin the climate? In the long term, we could reduce meat consumption by 80%, not only in Germany, but worldwide."
Germany's Economic Cooperation and Development Minister, Her Excellency Svenja Schulz, vegetarian, has called for a reduction in animal people meat consumption to lessen world hunger for global citizens. For example, she noted that a 30% decrease in Germany's pig people meat production would free 1/10 of the country's arable land for growing 5 million tons of grain.
Grain belongs first and foremost on the table without going through the feed trough. In view of the looming food crisis, we need grain to feed people.
Then, at an annual meeting for the interest group of pig people raisers, the German State Secretary of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Her Excellency Sylvia Bender, cited the need for Germany to protect human health, the climate, and the environment, stating,
"We must have our meat consumption. The fewer animals we keep, the better."
20 cities plus 208 government leaders and political parties have joined scientists, groups, celebrities, and others around the world to endorse the plant-based treaty. Their goal, if negotiated by national governments, would be to halt the widespread destruction caused by the animal people raising industry and to promote a shift to healthier, sustainable plant-based diets.
etc. These are just some of the constructive developments from world leaders and governments that are helping our world advance to a safer, healthier, more peaceful, and prosperous future. May heaven bless all involved with ever more wisdom and courage to take further righteous policy actions.
Suppose you promote organic plant-based food. No, whoever, the government, whoever decided to approve this plant-based diet solution, just approve it only. He will earn, my God, thousands of zillions of spiritual merit points. And we need a lot of points to go back to heaven. Whoever approves this even, just one time, enough for him to fly to heaven already. After he leaves this world, he doesn't even need any more pilgrimage, doesn't even need to do anything else even. Whoever approved of that and whoever makes sure that it's carried out will obtain the same spiritual merit points that heaven will bestow upon them.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/scrolls.